Annyeong everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you have just met, my name is Ju, and today I'm gonna present to you this brand new next gen or T6.2 Ford Everest Sport Turbo, single turbo with 6-speed automatic transmission, 4x2 rear wheel drive system. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, I invite you to click that subscribe button and join SoJooCars family. If you want to purchase your Ford vehicles, please do contact Mr. Jericho here in Ford Global City. He has more than 22 years of Ford experience. 시작. This is what you would see, well, other people would see when you start the car in the garage. So what do you think? Would you be proud of your car? Or would you be shy about your car? Me, definitely, I'm going to be happy, I'm gonna be proud, and I'm gonna love this front look. Certainly, it is an attention seeker. High beam and headlight. The front fascia looks macho, strong, looks really masculine. So trucks like this, when driven by ladies, especially tiny ladies, it just makes them look so bad and so sexy at the same time. Just like what this front face does. Unlike the Ranger, this Everest Sport variant, although it is not the top variant, it is not like the Wild Track counterpart, it still does come with 2 recovery hooks in front, and it just adds to that macho face. All glossy items, so it was raining earlier, so the car became dirty again. We do see some watermarks that needs to be taken care of, but just take a look at this Everest lettering here on the hood. The hood is like a clamshell type, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the only variant that has this Everest letterings written on the hood itself. Black Ford oval instead of blue. There are 4 sensors here, 1, 2, 3, 4. But we don't see the camera. As you've seen in the start of the vehicle, it has that magnificent, mesmerizing look that's coming from this new C-clamp shape of headlight and this LED fog lamp as well. Now, this is something that looks like the F-Series that everybody wanted, and finally it's here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see this a lot on the road. I mean, it's been a couple of days, but I already see a lot of them. So if you own one of these, you're really blessed. Thank the Lord. Here on the side, do you like it? I like it. It looks like this sport variant is almost the black edition of all Everests. Black 20-inch rims, black side vents, this cap here, the door handle, and this wheel, the sport logo right here. It just blends well so much with this blue color. If you have been following me in my channel, you know blue is my favorite color. Even it does have some dirt and grime, it still looks nice, and it's not so obvious that the car is a bit dirty. Great job. And this step board right here is really durable. It's not like you will not hear squeaking, because there are squeaking step boards just like my FJ. Here at the back of the Ford Everest Sport, we do find some like China vehicle inspired rear. It also does have the shape of a Durango. It does also remind me of a Volkswagen T-Cross. But then, of course, the size is huge, and it is not just ordinary tailgate, it is powered as well. Now, this area also does have blacked out features such as this, and this, and this. But you see, the Everest is contrasting with the silver metallic color, and it is inside. So it will be a lot easier to clean this area of the rear. The spoiler, top mount brake light with the pole type of the shark fin antenna, something like it's like a hybrid. The washer is right here, the button is right here as well. The plate light is in halogen. So this is a proper 7-seater that has proven itself over the years. There's no more need to prove anything. Does come with like all these things that you need. A spare wheel. It is a steel type of spare wheel. Power liftgate system with a great handle right here, because in other cars you don't find this. Here in the trunk area, what I like is that there is an extra light right here on the tailgate itself, and there's another light here in LEDs, extremely bright. And when you open this, there are some stuff like the tools and jack. But what I appreciate is it tells you where you can jack. It says here jacking points, because not everyone knows where to jack up the car. So this one definitely has a good guide. In addition, I like this little detail. There is actually a manual strut right here, so you can lock it up like that, and it also goes the same for this area, so that it will not come down and make you get irritated. This is where you unscrew so that your spare wheel will come down. That's also a good touch, because like in Fortuner, it's somewhere here. It's really hassle, guys. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's super duper hassle. There are 4 sensors here, fog lamp, and just press this and it locks itself just like that. In case you guys didn't know, this is a 7-seater, and you can also fold it down and it will become a 5-seater with plenty of room for the cargo. It folds flat, by the way. The third row also has some speaker grill right here. Nice set of windows and great tested and approved ceiling mount circular air vents. Those are really the good points of this car, if I must say. 12 volt is here as well, some tie points. This is interesting, this worm effect, just to protect your wiper. The next gen Ford Everest Sport has double wishbone for the front suspension and multi-link at the back. Ventilated disc braking system for the entire 4 wheels, and that's really nice. And this one doesn't have a puddle lamp, but it is power folding and power adjusted. Let's check what's under the hood. Oh, that is really heavy. Comes with the manual strut. Does have a lot of room for upgrades. The air will go in this way. It's insulated. It does have this rubber fittings. Comes with a single turbo 2.0 liter that is mated to 6-speed automatic transmission. Yes, it is the familiar engine that we used to have before, and we didn't have any complaints. We did not complain that it needs a V6, especially in this trying time right now. But it is huge space. Like, if you want to hide in case someone's trying to kill you, you can actually hide inside here. Ooh. Ooh. And by the way, this is how the key looks like. Looks the same as before. Does have a trunk release button, but others none. There's no engine start as well. So let's enter this bogey car. Normally there is already a sensor on the door, but just for the drama, yun, that's what you will see every day. Sensor here on both sides. The keyhole is visible as well. The door panel looks good. Nice leather that we know. The door card and this chrome makes the car look expensive. Nice. So there is no speaker here. Speaker here. Obviously this one changed now. Similar to the F vehicles. Folding, window lock, and adjustment. There is no step sill that says sport, but both seats here in the front row come with power seats. There you go, sport written on it. It is the same leather that we know from before, and it is nice. One thing unusual is, although this is an Everest, the hood release still has the Ranger. Regular pedals. There is something here, but it's not. So this one, I'm wondering what's that for. Automatic lighting system, it changed. So I just want to show you again what this car feels like. Ooh. When you start the car, Okay. Oh, when you turn off the car, yun. There you go. 8-inch and a 10-inch. When you go to the titanium variant, you'll get the 12-inch. This is the dashboard. Looks really clean. This area, as mentioned in my Ranger video, don't put coins here because you'll never find them again. Airbag indicator. Now, I just wish there were like more things here, even just a clock. So it just makes the car look cooler. Oh, instead of having the speaker there, it has it here. Grab handles, even the driver mirror with halogen lights. Does it oh! Oh my goodness! Wow, Ford finally listened to my recommendation that we need this. Oh my goodness, that's my favorite feature. So now I have another reason to recommend Everest over other 7-seater SUVs. And this one, so perfect as well. This brushed wood style and this brushed aluminum style, the stocks, fantastic. Oh, thank you. The steering wheel, I wish it was thicker, but it is wrapped in leather. It is not soft in any means. Glossy, silver. It does lack a bit of features for its ADAS system, but it does have automatic lighting and automatic or rain sensing wiper. Airbags are everywhere. The vents looks exactly the same with the Ranger. Now, can you tell me the difference from the Ranger? Auto dimming room mirror with USB port here for your dash cam. The lights are in LEDs. For your sunglass, this has 2 compartments, one here and one here. I just wish they all come up and down in a classy way. Wireless charging happens, and it is not just the regular charging, it is fast charge. Okay, fast charge. Power options. This is interesting. You see that logo? It is a French fries. Cup holders, 6-speed automatic transmission with Steptronic, e-braking, blanks, drive modes, traction, and sensor on and off. This one is for your ketchup, since you have the French fries. Ketchup, French fries. Chicken, gravy, no. Center console, oh, really soft. Now, this is where they put all the softness that didn't go here. Second level compartment that you can install here, but other than that, there's a 12-volt and fairly large space for anything. Grab handle, oh, I like this. So the reverse looks like that. Since this doesn't have the 360, but it does have guided option, and you can also have like top view and something like that. If you haven't watched my detailed informative video on how to use this and how to use this, you may watch my video in the channel. Just click the car and it moves. Oh, do you see that? It moves. Fantastic. Driver assistance settings. Although it doesn't have as much settings as the Wildtrak or the Titanium, it still does have good number of flexibility. You see this? Like when you're in sound, we can move around like this, but not to the third. Just here, that's enough. Okay. Automatic dual climate zone control that comes with great physical buttons and dials. Fantastic. This one, when you change the mode, do find a few different options here, since this is a 4x2 variant, but it's still beautiful nevertheless. Now let me bring you to the second row. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. And I just noticed that there are also no blind spot monitoring. This 10-inch screen, although it's smaller than the 12, it still comes with wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. So this is really great. As of now, we want to play games, but this is the only game we have. It's like SoJooCars. And you can even save. We also have auto brake hold. So you need to have your seatbelt on, otherwise you cannot turn it on. So we would have appreciated if they placed it right here, but it's not. Surprise. Now I'm gonna connect the phone to the vehicle and then we will test the sound. Oh. Oh, it's connecting.
Please stay alert to changing road conditions and use Sync's voice-activated features while your vehicle is in motion.
So you can download Ford Pass, but not in the Philippines. So it just tells us to download this app so we can do other stuff, but then we cannot. So that just adds to the frustration. But let's take a listen on the music.
They holding back, they wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't playing no games, I just do that's fact, and I don't feel no
The bass is amazing.
I go crazy, nah, bitch, I ain't lazy. Daily, pass me the jack,
All the sound.
got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing.
Yeah, it's coming out from those. Hold this.
Something you can forget. I'm living up every breath. I'd rather live than regret.
Oh, parang this mesh right here are not real. I don't hear any sounds from there. So it must be a dummy. So when we try to check like how we can position the sounds like in the option, like it wasn't able to bring it to the third row. So maybe that's the reason, because it doesn't have that. That's not even the maximum volume, so let me try the maximum volume. So when you have your trunk open, that's the amount of sound you can hear. So as you can see or hear, there is no sound here on the third row. So that's a bummer. So you might as well carry your own Bluetooth speaker. Well, that was a good test. But the bass is crazy, huh? Bass is really crazy. Wow. Great job. So the bass was great, the volume is good, but there are no speakers on the third row, so that's a bummer. The second row, everything is in soft material. The F series style of door handle, speaker, speaker here, bottle holder, this area where you can step on so that you can access your stuff in the roof rack. Pouch here and a pouch here. Very simple. There's a blower here, but look at that. That's like so many blower levels. Type C and Type A charge option. I just wish it has the wall charger, just like how the Ranger lost its power up option at the back in the trunk bed. This one also is similar. So there's something that's unusual. Okay, it's not unusual. It just works the way it is designed to. Two cup holders as well. Really soft, very well done. This one, I like this design, but if you are like super thin and super sensitive butt, you will have these lines on your butt. So make sure you check your butt after you ride your Everest. LED reading lights, aircon, grab handle. There are grab handles on both sides, but it does look regular. It doesn't have the huge one like we used to know. So that's what you will see in your Everest. So here at the back, those are the only amenities that you'll get. Now, let me try to access the third row. There are two options, this for you to access and this to fold, so that you can use your Everest as your cargo. So as of now, the third row is folded. So that's how flat your Everest will be. So that is very important to many people. Otherwise, they will be emotionally damaged. You see this? You see how flat it is? You can even slip in there. That is great option indeed. And if it's folded, you can pull this like this and it will just come down like that. Then let's go to the back, close this. So put it back up. Whoa! Use this and it pushes itself. It's quite easy to enter. There you go. So as of now, there you go. I'm a 5'11". I'm okay. Like, I don't have that much space, but if I just turn a little, I do have space. I know it's very dark in here, but as a 5'10" or 5'11", I can live here. Yep, I can live here. And I don't think you should complain about the third row, because third row is really not designed for full-size adults, especially if you're not an Asian. Okay, so can we adjust this one? Sadly, the third row backrest cannot be adjusted just like my FJ. So you will need to live here, but it is quite comfortable. There's a speaker here or here. There are mesh. So I don't know if this one is really active. We'll find out. But for now, don't get in the third row unless you're a child and unless you're prepared not to complain. Oh, we find 12 volt here on the left side. That's amazing. On this side, none. So for you to exit, if you're from the third row, it will just do that. Then push it a bit. Then you can use this area to get down. And like this is like either it's going to be a stair type experience or it's going to be a sliding experience. You have to be careful because sometimes this area is quite slippery. And the belts are in black. Oh. Ta-da! And you need to have some power and adjust. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There will be a full detailed review when I have the unit with me for a couple of days. Until then, don't forget to subscribe and wait for the video. Never forget, may your dreams come true. 감사합니다.